If you've ever wondered why the sun moves from the south in the wintertime to the north in the summertime, this video is for you. I could never figure out what caused the sun to move from southeast to northeast, and this is a little experiment that I came up with, and this is going to demonstrate just exactly what is happening. So I tried a lot of different ways to figure out what was happening, and all of those experiments ended up failing. So one day I bought a turntable so that I could spin a camera 360 degrees. So here's the turntable that I bought. So what I wanted to do was simulate Earth spinning on its axis, and the camera just represents the earthly observer. Now this white strip will represent the sky, and the little yellow dots will represent the sun. So initially I just put the stickers around in the center of the ring. So after I did that, I found out that it didn't make any difference where the camera was located in terms of the 360 degree revolution. The sun would always rise in the same spot. What I was actually simulating in that video would have been sort of like a camera set on the equator, although not quite, but a 90 degree angle instead of a 23.5 degree angle. So in order to simulate that 23.5 degree angle, notice the distance between that dot and the edge and the second dot, so forth and so on. Notice that those dots get further away from the horizon. And then after mid-year, they begin to go back down until we get over here. And this last dot represents December. What we're showing here is the sun in reference to our equatorial plane. So just to give you an idea of what's going on, that would be summer solstice, the highest point of the sun, and 180 degrees away, that would be the winter solstice, the lowest point of the sun. In order to keep this ring on the ground and not have to turn it up on its edge, I have to turn the camera accordingly. So I have to put the camera on its side. Like typically you would film like that. So I have to put the camera on its side because it sweeps around like that. And so by the same token, have to put the terrain on its side. And so you would see the terrain like that, but we're turning the whole thing sideways. And then the camera is on top of a turntable, and I just put that board up there to make it a little bit easier to manage. So when you turn it on, the turntable spins the camera and the terrain. So when you see that camera's footage, you see that the sun is moving from south to north, and that's what we see in real life. And as you can see here in the video, the sun moves from right to left, in other words southeast up to northeast. Alright, so that's going to do it for today out here at Chauffeur Shop. Drop some comments below, and I'm sure that's going to offend a lot of people. That's fine. Maybe you'll learn something. May reason prevail.